Hello, I'm Lukasz Konieczka, and I'm the Executive Director at Mosaic LGBT plus Young Persons Trust, where we support, educate, and inspire young persons who are lesbian, gay, bi, or trans, as well as those who are questioning their sexuality and gender, age 13 to 19.
Hi, my name's Kevin. I'm the head of social value for a contractor called Novus Property Solutions. And in our line of work, we're always aiming to deliver maximum value to our customers and our communities, and social value is playing an even bigger part in that. For me, the great thing about What Impact, we had the challenge of actually identifying what causes we could support. So we're a national contractor. We work all over the country. We have lots of ways that we give back. You know, every employee can volunteer 8 hours, so they get an extra day's annual leave. We have a charity fund, so we try and invest that. And one way to try and be, you talked before about being kind of diplomatic and trying to kind of share that offer out to everyone. We'd come up with the idea that every few months we would give away £5,000 worth of support using our skills to try and make a difference to good causes, charities, community groups. So we thought that was, a good thing to do, and would involve our employees in making a difference in the areas they're working. But actually, the uptake wasn't as great as we thought, because we weren't reaching out to people, even though we were putting on our social media. We were going through our employees. So there was a little bit of a challenge there. So that's where our paths crossed from a What Impact point of view. And suddenly there was this platform that kind of could channel that message out to the wider country, all them organizations that are looking for support. And as a result, we got hundreds of applications just for that offer alone. And on there, we've got numerous offers, from volunteering, from cash donations, through to that initiative. So it was great, hundreds of applications to work through. I got in touch with all the different organizations, the ones that kind of met the criteria, and we had a discussion. It's employee led. So I took back to the employee committee a shortlist, and it was the employee committee off the back of the applications that decided out of that kind of shortlist, which project they felt Novus could have the biggest impact on. And again, I liked that because it was employee led. They were deciding what they felt, and that's how our paths crossed with Mosaic. As a result, we then met, and we talked through how we could have that impact. And it was, I know Lukasz knew, there was 5,000 worth of support, but he wasn't quite sure what that looked like and what it could do. Was it £5,000 cash? Was it volunteering? Was it? So we just had that discussion, how could we have the biggest impact as a business? We've got, operatives, decorators, plumbers, joiners, we've got all our supply chain. What can we do within them kind of budget constraints? That's our kind of funding we can access. And we made a plan of action, and the end result was an improved space for all the people that use that centre, which we're very proud of.
Have you, Lukasz, experienced ever this kind of that you've been offered something that you actually didn't want or didn't want to do as an organization?
Almost on a daily basis. So it's very difficult because, for us, it has to benefit the young persons. We are not going to have you coming in and painting the same wall 50 million times just because it's entertaining to you, especially not now, since we have it done very professionally.
We support hundreds of projects every year across the country, from creating wildflower meadows through to refurbished community centres, through to mentoring young people in education. So for me, the more we can open up them channels and join them kind of opportunities together, that's the challenge for me. And like I say, What Impact is now giving us that extra virtual layer to get out there across the whole country and see if we can kind of join them resources, join them opportunities, which is great.
Well, Kevin has done amazing work in this, because actually brought in a filming crew and filmed one of our sessions, kind of post reparations, and I think it worked really well. We're very surprised of how it looked, and it just presented us look so professional and so great. That was so very good. So it was very good company, and I think it allows us to do one more thing. So although it might felt like it's just showcasing the work that the Novus has done, but actually it's done at a different work for us. Like, it raises awareness of us as an organization. So it's a two-edged sword. I think it works really, really well, and it tells a story which we are always looking to tell, I think.